Welcome back everyone to my playthrough of Hexen Beyond Heretic. My name is Bodan and I play as Mage on Warlock difficulty using GZDoom. Today I'm gonna continue with the second hub, Shadow Wood, and I will actually be playing the last level of it, which is called Hypostyle. So without further ado, let's begin. Oh right, as you remember from the previous video, we solved all 6 puzzle switches and now have access to the final level and final area of this hub. The level is called Hypostyle, but before we take the portal we can ambush those demons or enemies simply with our strongest weapon. Be careful because there could be some respawning enemies, right? Anyway, we are done with these enemies and can move on to the Hypostyle. Look at that! I really like this design. And well, oh well, there are a lot of add-ins here. I don't even know how I'm gonna handle them. Probably with my piercing attack, right? But that would take really long, I think. Maybe I should use some flechettes here. That's a good place to use it. Yeah, that's a good place to use those flechettes. Only don't get cornered. Haha! See how easy it is. I took some damage, but that's okay. Oh look, that area is open, but before I go there, let me kill those centaurs. Alright, I used almost all of my flechettes, but I really had fun with these enemies over here. Let me quickly heal myself and explain a little bit how this level works. So basically we have a compass device at the middle of this room, which points to the area that we need to go right now. See, here it is. Right now it's pointing to that northern room. So that's the first room that we need to cover. Let's do that. You are pushed inside, right? And once you trigger those switches, more centaurs will appear. So maybe it's a good place to use the Dark Servant, I don't know. Or maybe I could use it in some other place. think that's all of them. I'm gonna switch to my frost shards now. There's one more sun and moon switch that we need to trigger. That's this one. When you're a mage, these centaurs can give you some trouble, honestly. But it's not that bad. Just turn them into ice and you should be good. And be careful of those pillars. Anyway, I think the last switch that we need to trigger is that one. Look, now the compass is pointing to the east. Oh, sorry, to the west. So let's go there now. And look, what is that? What could that be? We will find out in just a bit. For now, let's deal with these efforts over here. Ambush. All right, we did it somehow. So what is this thing? Let's find out. A segment of blood scourge. We now have 2 of these. Honestly, I can't wait to use that weapon, because that would be the most powerful weapon in this game for the mage. Now we have to find our way through the lava pit to that platform, which I am not looking forward to. Grab all the items and trigger that switch. Alright. Anyway, I think I screwed the passage back, but that's okay. Now, as you can see, the compass is pointing to the west room, so let's deal with it right now. Alright, and we now have more enemies. The Chaos Serpents was my priority, basically. So now we can deal with the remainder of these edits. And pull the switch, which would be over here. It will let us out of this room. And be careful of some more respawned enemies. Now the compass points to the southern area. Let's deal with it. As you can see, we have two portals here, one leading to the starting of the hub and the other leading to the end of the hub, which is nice. For now is closed. That looks like another effort ambush. But anyway, let's trigger that switch and it will allow us over here. Over here we have two switches, but we only need to trigger one of them. And I think we have a hint of what to trigger is over here. It looks like triangles with arrows. And that would be this one. Alright. I don't wanna know what the other two do. I think they trigger those traps. But anyway, the compass is now gone. But as you can see, we have new areas opened up over here. So let's cover these areas. That is basically the final area of this level, but be careful, do not step inside straight away, because you kind of want to kill the enemies first. Let's now go to the other side, because there's another passage to the left. It's this one. Let me see, what else do I want to use this here? Probably nothing. Wow, that was painful. Hang on. Alright, I think we killed enough of the brown serpents. And can step inside, where we have our boss in this level. That is the Chaos Wyvern, I think. It has a really powerful attack, but at the same time it has very low HP. Oh my god, 1% health. Let me refill the health. That was interesting, to be honest. Anyway, let's use our wings and do the air battle, so to say, with that enemy, with the Wyvern. dead, finally. Yeah, it's kind of dangerous in its attack, but it has pretty low HP, I should say. Now we are done with this boss fight. And once the wyvern is dead, the exit portal is revealed, so we can take it. So yeah, we are done with the final level of the Shadow Wood hub. Let's finish. Your mind still reeling from your encounters within the Hypostyle. You stagger toward what you hope is a way out. Things seem to move faster and faster. Your vision blurs and begins to fade. As the world collapses around you, the brightness of a teleportal engulfs you. A flash of light, and then you climb wearily to your feet. You stand atop a high tower, and from below come the screams of the damned. You step forward, and instantly the sound of demonic chanting chills your blood. By all the gods of death, what place have you come to? By all the gods of pain, how will you ever find your way out? And that is the end of the second hub of this game, which I really liked. I'm not gonna lie, at first it seemed to me a little bit weird, but when I found out how it works, I actually enjoyed this hub, the Shadow Wood, especially the quest system and the system of the locked areas that you have to revisit later once you have the keys from these areas. That's a really cool approach to the game. And I also like the concept of not counting the items and kills and secrets, because you just have to find your way through the level and solve the puzzles. That's how this game works. So anyways, thanks for watching my playthrough of this hub, and I will see you in the next one.
Worship me, and I may yet be merciful. Then again, maybe not.
Another message from the Corax. I'm really excited about the third hub, which is called Heretic's Seminary. Hopefully I pronounced it right. Anyway, we will face new enemies in this hub, so stay tuned and I will see you in the next video. Bye bye everyone.